quiz. So, first problem, find the value of the variable. So looking at that, hopefully you see an inscribed quadrilateral, which means that the opposite angles, in that case y and 80, have to add to 180. So y plus 80 has got to equal 180 degrees, let's say. If we subtract 80 from both sides, it's pretty easy to see that y is equal to 100 degrees. Likewise, if we look, 2x is opposite 100, which means, well, we can set up another equation. 2x plus 100 degrees has got to equal 180 degrees. Subtract 100 from both sides, then divide by 2, and x equals 40 degrees. That's actually it. Let's clean that up a little bit, as that's gone to a bit of a disaster there. Okay, x equals 40. Now, problem number 2. These two angles must sum to 90. Why? Because this is a diameter, which means that the inscribed angle that forms subtends that arc must be equal to 90. So x plus 35 has to equal 90 degrees. Subtract 35, and that is 55 degrees. That's it. So, find the length of the arc. So, the length of the arc, well, it's 270 degrees. Now, length, very important because it's going to be related to the circumference, means we're going to take 270 out of a possible 360 times the circumference, or 2 times pi times 13. In the end, with rounding to the nearest tenth, we get 61.3 feet. Just plain old feet, that's it, because it is a length. So please don't forget that. Okay, area of a sector. So this sector takes up 150 degrees, which means that we're looking at 150 out of a possible 360 times, in this case because it's the area, pi times the radius squared. So that means then that we should be getting right around 11.8, rounded to the nearest tenth, meters squared. Clean that up, make sure it looks like an actual 2. That's it. Problem number 5 says find the surface area of the cylinder. So this is the radius, 6 kilometers, and the height then, that is the distance between these two, that is the 5 kilometers. So that means that the surface area is going to equal 2 times pi times the radius squared, which is the area of both ends, plus the circumference of the circle, which is 2 times pi times 6, times then the height, which represents the rectangle. All told, the surface area works out to 414.7 square kilometers. Now I should probably point out that is a rather massive cylinder. That's a lot of wrapping paper for that particular cylinder. Kilometers, 1,000 meters, about 6/10 of a mile, in case you're curious. So, last problem, find the volume of cylinder. So, for the volume, you simply take the area of the base, that is the area of the circle, which is pi times 9 squared, pi times radius squared, then times 12, which is the height, how much you're stacking it up, and in the end you get the nice round number 3053.6 kilometers, another massive cylinder, cubed, because it's an area, or sorry, volume. That's it.